Hi, good morning everyone. I'm JP. How are you today? I hope you're all well and safe. Thank you for practicing with me for the past 2 days. I'm hoping we can continue with this, and hopefully most of the teachers from Urban Ashram would also share their videos so our community can practice. Um, yeah, so we'll be building up on the two practices that we've done the past 2 days. And from there, let's see how it goes. Thank you. So as you sit here, maybe this time instead of sitting this way, you can sit on your heels this way. Or if you have a block or a couple of books, you can use that as something to sit on so that your knees are feeling better, your ankles are feeling better. And then lift the flesh of the glutes up and then let it press down, hands on your thighs. Lift the chest, broaden the collarbones. And from here, allow the rib cage to knit towards each other and down towards the hip points so that you're keeping a neutral spine. Now, let the chin move back towards the chest, gazing at one point, allowing your breath to come in fully and exhaling fully. Let the breath be wide and deep, long and smooth, and hopefully even. Now, if closing your eyes is something that's appropriate for you, then please do so and see if that helps you get more in tune with yourself. And as you sit here, finding that sense of center, that sense of opening, that sense of balance, start cultivating your Ujjayi breath, your victorious breath. Allowing the breath to be audible enough for you to hear, letting that be your reminder, noticing that light constriction at the back of the throat, and seeing how even and fluid and meditative it can be. And if Ujjayi breathing is not something that's appropriate for you today, then just find an even breath in and out through the nose, allowing the breath to be filtered through the nose. Now, as you allow the breath to come in fluidly, set your intention, your sankalpa, your reason for coming on the mat today and joining this practice. And allow that reason to be at the background of your thoughts. And gently blinking your eyes open. On an inhale, reach the arms up. Interlace the fingers, palms press up, warming up your wrists before bearing weight on them. And then as you exhale, look forward. Inhale, press your palms up. And as you exhale, twist to your right. Inhale, coming back to center. Exhale, twisting to your left. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, release your hands behind. Interlace the fingers, reaching the arms back. And as you exhale, hands to your left waist, elbows firm in, and then twist to your right. Look over your right shoulder. Inhale, come back to center. Reach the hands back. Exhale, hands to your right waist, elbows in, twist to the left, and look over the left shoulder. Inhale, back to center, reach the hands back, lifting the chest. And as you exhale, release the hands down. Now walk your left hand to the left side. You can keep the fingertips on the floor or palms down. Reach the right arm up and over. Push the ground with your left hand and press your right sit bone down. Now either gaze forward or up, lengthening the right side body. Inhale back to center and exhale, right hand walking to the right side, press the palms, reach over and above your head, pressing the ground. Now gazing either forward or up into your bicep or even up into your palm. And then see how you can create space on the ribs. Inhale back to center. Exhale, release. Now Right hand to your left thigh. Right hand place it, or left hand place it on your sacrum. Inhale, lengthen. Draw the belly in, and as you exhale, twisting the trunk towards the left side. Inhale, coming back to center. Right hand to the sacrum, left hand to the right thigh, twisting to the right. And then exhale, release. Okay, now come from here, move the block or your books to the side. And then come to a tabletop position. Let's do some cat and cow. On an inhale, lift the chest, arching the spine. And as you exhale, rounding the back, pushing the ground. Inhale, lifting the chest, arching. And exhale, rounding. Inhale, coming back, lifting cow pose. And as you exhale, rounding cat pose. Inhale, coming back to neutral spine. Straighten the right leg, left arm reaching forward, finding the stability in your trunk. And exhale, hand down, knee down. Switch sides. Left leg back, right arm forward. Inhale, lengthen, reach away from the midline. And then exhale, hand down, knee down. Adding to this, right leg back, left arm forward. Now lift the right leg, reach the heel back, and reach the inner thigh towards the ceiling. Exhale, hand down, knee down. One more side, left leg back, right arm forward. Lift the left leg back up and reach the heel back, reaching from the inner thigh, inner heel, and then exhale, hand down, knee down. Now from here, curl the toes under, walk the hands forward, lift the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Paddling your feet, swaying the hips, and then just finding an overall space and freedom of movement. And once you've allowed the body to move in any which direction it feels good with, you can find a place of center. On an inhale, look forward, shift your weight forward, coming into plank. Adjusting your stance, either walking your hands forward or walking your feet back. Draw the navel in, press the thighs back, push the ground away. And then as you exhale, hips move back up, downward facing dog. Great length. Even if the heels don't press the ground, you can also keep the knees slightly bent. And then inhale, come back to plank. Pressing the heels back, thighs pressing up, belly, navel, drawing in, chest reaching forward. Exhale, hips move back up, downward facing dog. One last inhale, come forward, plank. And then as you exhale, shifting forward, put the knees on the floor, keep the navel drawing in, bend the elbows, and then all the way down. Now adjust your hands, place it behind or below your wrists. Point the toes, and on an inhale, lift the chest, arching the spine, Cobra. Exhale, release. Two more just like that. Inhale, lift the chest, draw the belly in. Exhale, release. Last one. Inhale, lift the chest, arching the spine, reaching back through the toes. Exhale, release. Now curl the toes under. Come back to tabletop. And then hips move back up, downward facing dog. Breathing here. Inhale. Right leg goes up. Keeping the hips even as opposed to turning out. See if you can notice if one hip is higher than the other. Draw the navel in and allow the outer right hip to reach to the ground. Exhale. Knee to your chest. Round the spine. Push the ground. Then step it through. Left knee on the floor. Inhale. Pull up the chest. Reach up. Lifting the hip points away from the thigh, connecting the rib cage towards the hip points. And exhale, hands to the ground. Left heel up, left knee up, right leg back. Come back to downward facing dog. Other side. Inhale, left leg up. Check to see if your hips are even, the toes are pointing to the ground. And then as you exhale, knee to your chest, round the spine, push the ground. Step it through. Right knee down. Inhale, reach the arms up. Staying here, breathing, creating space. Exhale, hands to the ground. Right leg up, left leg back, downward facing dog. Okay, we'll do one more, adding to this. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, knee to your chest, step it through. Left knee down, inhale, pull up. And as you exhale, hold your left wrist. Inhale, lengthen up. And as you exhale, lean to the right side. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, arms to a T. Turn the trunk towards the right side. Look forward, reach for the front. Hand on the ground, right arm up. Gaze up. Last breath. And exhale, hand down. Now, curl the right, left toes, knee up, right leg back, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, knee to your chest, step it through. Right knee down, inhale, come up. Holding your right wrist, inhale, pull up. Exhale, leaning to the left side. Inhale, come back to center. Arms to a T. Turning the trunk towards the left. Look back and pull the trunk back. Now look forward. Reach for the front. Hand on the floor. Left arm up. Either gaze forward or up. And then just allow the trunk to twist. Exhale. Hand to the ground. Right knee up. Left leg back. Downward facing dog. And breathe here. Drawing the navel in. Reaching the sit bones back. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, shift forward. Knees on the floor. Bend the elbows all the way down. Inhale, lift the chest, Cobra. Now reach the toes back, tops of the feet on the floor. On an inhale, straighten the arms, up dog. And as you exhale, toes in, hips back, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the right leg up. Exhale, knee to your chest, shift forward, round the spine, step it through. Now this time keep the left knee on the floor, go on your fingertips. Reach the hands behind you, interlace the fingers, pull up the chest, or if this is too much for your shoulders, reach the hands back, lengthening the spine. Now as you exhale, micro bend the left knee, pull the trunk up, then reach the arms up. 2 more breaths. And exhale, hand to the ground, right leg back, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, knee to your chest, round. Step it through. Keep the right knee off the floor. Go on your fingertips. Find your balance here. Now, on an inhale, reach the hands behind. Either reach back or interlace the fingers, pulling the chest up. And micro bending the right knee, inhale, pull the trunk up, keeping the hips, the pelvis, the trunk neutral. Reach the arms up. High lunge. Exhale, hands to the ground. Left leg back, downward facing dog. Creating space, evening the breath, lengthening the spine. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, shift forward. Knees on the floor. Bend the elbows. Point the toes. Reach your hands back. And on an inhale, pull the chest up. Reach the arms back. Exhale, release. Let's do that again. Inhale, pull the trunk up, reaching back. And exhale, release. Last one, you can choose to interlace the fingers. Reach the tailbone back. On an inhale, lift the chest, reach the arms back, pulling the chest forward. And exhale, release. Hands by the sides of the ribs. Curl the toes under. Come back to tabletop. And then as you exhale, hips move back, downward facing dog. Taking a moment to enjoy the breath. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, knee to your chest, step it through. Go on your fingertips, hands on the hips. Inhale, pull up. Now as you exhale, tap the knee towards the ground. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up. Hands to the ground. Right leg back, downward facing dog. Other side, left leg up. Move the knee in towards the chest, step it through. Go on your fingertips, finding your balance. Hands on the hips. Inhale, pull up. Breathing here. Weight on the front heel. And then as you exhale, lower the right knee. Inhale, up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up. Last one. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up. Hands to the ground. Left leg back. Downward facing dog. Walk the hands back. Place the palms under the soles of the feet. Toes on the edges of the wrists. Then wiggle your toes to create that sense of massage on the wrists. Keep a generous bend on your knees. And then just hang out here. Letting go of the breath, of your head. Allowing the neck to release. You can nod your head yes. You can shake it no. Just softening. We hold so much tension on our neck. And so anytime we have the opportunity to release, then grab that chance. Exhale, hands to the ground. Inhale, lengthen, arching the spine. Exhale, hands on the hips. Inhale, pull up. And exhale, release. Phew. Come to the top of the mat. And then let's do our sun salute. Feet either hip distance apart or together. Your choice. On an inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen, arching the spine. Exhale, step back into plank. Shift forward, knees down. Bend the elbows. Inhale, Cobra. Exhale, toes in. Hips back. Downward facing dog. 5 deep breaths. As I've mentioned before, sun salutes are great warm-ups for the body. Great circulation. Allowing blood to flow through every part of your system. Last breath. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step to the top. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift the chest, arms up. Exhale, Samastitihi. One more round. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Keep the length. Step one leg followed by the other, full plank. Now choose to keep the knees on the floor or off the ground. Shift forward, bend the elbows. Coming into Cobra or up dog. Lift the chest. Exhale, toes in, hips back. Downward facing dog. 5 deep Ujjayi breaths. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or hop. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift the chest, arms up. Exhale, Samastitihi. Sun Salute B. Inhale, bend the knees, sit back, chair pose, fierce pose, Utkatasana. Look at your toes, and if you cannot see them, move your knees behind, sit deeper, and allow the sit bones to point back. Not too much, but just a little bit diagonally towards the ground behind you. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Let go of your legs, let go of your trunk, let go of your head. Inhale, lengthen, arching the spine. Hands to the ground, stepping back, plank pose. Your choice, knees down or not, bend the elbows. Inhale, Cobra, lifting. And as you exhale, toes in, hips back. Down dog. Right leg, step it forward. Left heel, spin it down. Inhale, come up. Warrior one, palms touch or not. Gaze forward or up. Your choice. Exhale, hands to the ground. Right leg back. Going through your vinyasa or choosing to skip it. Always an option. Left leg, step it forward. Right heel, spin it down. Inhale, coming up. Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale, hands to the ground. Right heel up, left leg back, through to a vinyasa or skip it. Always your choice. Taking note how you feel at this particular moment in your practice and honoring that. Now 5 deep Ujjayi breaths. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or hop. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend the knees, sit back, Utkatasana. Exhale, come up, Samasthiti. Whew. All right. I hope you're as sweaty as I am right now. Whatever you used for your props in replacement of your blocks, it may be a book or, tissue or boxes that's firm or of the same height. Yeah, so maybe as an example, we can even choose to do this and see if it works. Yep, it seems to work, although not as stable. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift the chest. Now it will have to go. So maybe, if that is not possible, hands on your shins, okay? Reach the arms up. Exhale, release the arms down. Okay, hands on the hips. Left leg back. So we've done this before. Okay, I'm gonna get my blocks just because they're here. All right. And then hips even, inner thighs spinning back, belly draws in, tailbone reaching down. Collarbone spreading, hands on the hips, point the elbows back. Inhale, lengthen. Both legs straight, reach the chest forward, lean the trunk forward, and then hands on the blocks. Now check your hips. If it's skewing or tilting to one side, see if you can keep it even. Length of the spine, neutral. Belly draws in, chest reaching forward. Now, if you'd like to go deeper, you can lower the blocks to the second height or even to the lowest height. And then, to make sure the knee doesn't hyperextend, press the base of the big toe down like you're stepping on a gas pedal, or press the calf forward into the shin and lift the kneecaps. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, pull up, lift the chest, hands on the hips. Exhale, come up. Left leg, step it forward. All right, other side, right leg back. Hips and chest facing forward. Point the elbows back. Inhale, lengthen here. And as you exhale, tilting from the hips, not from the spine, lift the chest, reach the chest forward. So you can start with the highest block, tallest height. Look at the hips. See if you can scissor your inner thighs towards each other and reaching the sit bones back. Once your hamstrings feel happy, turn the block lower or lowest. And if you're very open in your hamstrings, you might not even have a block. Okay? Breathe here. 2 more deep breaths. And then exhale. Allow the spine to round. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, hands on the hips. Inhale, come up. Right leg, step it forward. Okay, moving on. Left leg goes back. Alright. Inhale, lengthen. Reach the hands behind, thumbs down, reach your hands back. Bump your fist, hold the opposite elbows, or reverse prayer position. And then spread the elbows wide. Inhale, lengthen. Press the base of your index together. And as you exhale, lean the trunk forward, reach the chest forward. Press the palms, lengthen the spine, then look at your hips. See if it's tilting to one side. Notice if your belly is hanging out. Take it in, draw it in. 1 more breath. Inhale, pull up. Exhale, release the arms. Step the left leg. 1 breath. Then step the right leg back. Reach the arms out. Thumbs down. Reach your hands behind. Bump fist. Hold opposite elbows or reverse prayer position. Walking the hands up. Pressing the index and the base of the fingers towards each other. Elbows spreading. Collarbones wide. Draw the belly in. Inhale, lengthen. And as you exhale, leaning the chest forward, reaching the trunk forward. Now gaze down or slightly forward of your mat, keeping the nape long and smooth. Now check your hips. See if you can tilt it even. Outer left hip, press back. Outer right hip, press forward. And let the quiver happen. Let it shake. That's called tapas. The willingness to come into discipline. Inhale, come up. Exhale, release the arms. Step the right leg forward. And samastitihi. Come into attention. 1 more, moving forward. Left leg back. Hands on the hips. Bend the right knee. Stack the knee on top of the ankle. On an inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, palms together. Or reach the hands behind you. Interlace the fingers. Pull the arms up. And as you exhale, lean forward. Reach the chest down. Forehead to the ground. Reach the arms up. Last breath. Inhale, lift the gaze, lift the chest, and reach the arms up. Exhale, hands to the hips, step the left leg forward. Samastitihi. Other side. Hands on the hips. Right leg back. Bend the left knee. Draw the belly in. Reach the sit bones back. On an inhale, reach the arms up. You can choose to stay here or hands in your heart center. Or reach the hands behind, interlacing the fingers. And see the awkward hand be on top this time. Inhale, lift the chest. Pull the chest up. And as you exhale, lean the trunk forward. And reach the arms back or up. Crown of the head towards the ground. Bend the front knee. And breathe. Humble warrior. Inhale, pull the gaze forward. Lift the trunk up. Release the arms up. And exhale, hands to the hips. Right leg, step it forward. Samastitihi. Okay, adding to this. Hands on the hips. Left leg back. Hips and chest facing forward. Bend the right knee. Hands on the blocks. Turn it up the tallest height. And then hop the block 1 step forward. lift the left heel up, keep the right knee bent, and on an inhale, lift the left leg up. Warrior three. Reach the left heel back, inner thigh reaching up. Notice if the hips are skewing. Invite the left hip to roll down, inner thigh to roll up. Draw the belly, lift the chest, slightly gaze forward. Warrior three. And then, if you're feeling even here or stable, you can choose to let go of the blocks, palms in your heart center, and if you have the space, arms forward. If not, hands back on the block or in your heart center. One more breath. And then as you exhale, bend the right knee, slide the left leg back, move the blocks back. Inhale, come up. Warrior one. Exhale, hands on the hips, straighten the knee, left leg, step it forward. Come into Samastitihi or Tadasana. Right leg back. Hips and chest facing forward. Bend the left knee. Reach the arms up. Option arms here or in the heart center or on the hips. Lean the trunk forward. Hands on the blocks. Lift the right heel up. Hop the blocks one step forward. And then lift the right leg up. You can adjust the block so it's directly below the shoulders. Now look back into your right foot. Notice if it's turning out. See if you can point it straight down. And then draw the belly in. Reach the thigh back up towards the ceiling and lengthen the spine forward. You can choose to keep the hands on the blocks or in your heart center. Or if you have the space, reach it forward. Balancing here. Exhale, hands on the blocks. Bend the left knee, slide the right leg all the way back. Move the blocks back. And on an inhale, pull the trunk up, arms up. Warrior one. Exhale, hands on the hips. Right leg, step it forward. Release the arms. And breathe. Okay. Now, from here, move the blocks to the side, okay? And come back to the middle part of your mat. Come to tabletop. If you need a break, wipe off the sweat. Do so. If you need to drink or sip water, you are welcome to do that. And now, when you're ready, belly on the floor. Point the toes back. And on an inhale, reach the right arm forward, left palm down. We're gonna lift the right arm and the left leg. On an inhale, lift the right arm, left leg up, reach long. One more breath, inner thigh spinning. Exhale, release. Left arm forward, right arm back. Palm down. Left palm facing the right side of the mat. Now on an inhale, lift the right leg, left arm forward. Modification or variation. And exhale, release. Alright. One more time. Right arm forward, left arm back. Press the pubic bone, lift the left leg, right arm reaching back. And exhale, release. Last side, left arm, right leg back, right arm back. Right leg up, left arm forward, inhale, lifting. And exhale, release. Hands beside you, palms down. Chin or forehead on the ground. On an inhale, lift the chest, reach the legs back, press the palms down. Shalambhasana. Inner thighs reaching, outer hips pressing down. Navel draws in. On an inhale and exhale, release. Place one cheek on the ground. And then from here, one more time, okay? On an inhale, lift the arms, lift the chest, lift the legs. Pull up, reach back, inner thighs pulling up into the ceiling, and exhale, release. Other cheek on the ground. Place the hands by the sides of the ribs. Curl the toes under. Come up into tabletop. And then when you're ready, come back into downward facing dog. Breathing here. Inhale, right leg goes up. Exhale, knee to your chest, step it through. Left knee on the ground, inhale, come up. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Turn the trunk towards the right side. Hook the left elbow outside the right knee and twist to the right. Look over the right shoulder. 3 breaths. Lengthening, leaning the head back, leaning the chest back. And then as you exhale, hands to the ground. Curl the left toes in, left knee up, slide the right leg back, come into downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, knee to your chest, step it through. Right knee down, inhale, come up. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Inhale, lengthen here. Exhale, twist to the left. Hook your right elbow outside of the left knee and turn the trunk towards the left side. You can gaze at your fingertips or up into your elbow or up into your shoulder. Draw the navel in, lean the trunk back, the head back. One more breath. Or you can gaze slightly towards the left side wall. And exhale, unwind. Hands to the ground. Right knee up, left leg back, downward facing dog. Breathing here. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, shifting forward. Knees down, bend the elbows all the way down. Reach the right hand forward. Left arm back. Bend the left knee. Grab your left foot from the inside or the outside. You can reach the heel up or point the toes. And then keep your thighs together. Inner thighs reaching for the ceiling. Pubic bone pressing to the ground. And on an inhale, lift the chest, arms up, leg up, thighs off the floor. Half Shalambhasana, half Dhanurasana. Exhale, hand down, release the leg. Switch arms. Right hand behind, Bend the right knee. Hold the ankle, flex or floint. Choose whichever feels good for your knee and your ankle. And then on an inhale, lift the chest, arms up, limbs off the floor. Hug your thighs towards each other, lifting the chest further forward as you hug your inner thighs up towards the ceiling. Exhale, release. One more time. Left arm back. Bend the left knee. Hold the ankle or the foot. And on an inhale, lift the chest, limbs off the floor. One more breath. And exhale, release. Last one. Right hand back. Bend the knee, grab the ankle. Reach the heel back. Point the toes. And on an inhale, lift the head, lift the chest, arms and legs off the floor. 2 more breaths. Pull the right leg back. Exhale, release. Resting here. Placing your arms whichever way they feel good. Know that we are all in this together, literally. And when you're ready, forehead down, hands to the mat. Come back to tabletop. Finding neutrality in your spine. And when you're ready, come back to downward facing dog. Alright. And now I'm kind of slipping because of the sweat. And then exhale. Walk the hands forward. Inhale, arch the spine. Exhale, hands on the hips. Inhale, lengthen, come up. Exhale. Samastitihi. Alright, here we go. Main course. Okay? Hands on the hips. Bend the left knee. Grab the ankle. Look at the knee. Allow it to point down to the ground and hug your thighs towards each other. Unlock the right knee and press the mound of the big toe of your right foot to the ground. Reach the right hand up. You can have your index or your thumb together. And then on an inhale, lean the trunk forward, kick the left leg back, dancer's pose. And then notice how you can keep the hips as even as they can, as level as possible. And on an inhale, come up. Exhale, release the leg, release the arm. Okay. One side, one more side. Hands on the hips. Bend the right knee, grab the ankle. Notice the balance here. See if you can point the right knee to the ground. Hug your inner thighs together. And on an inhale, reach the left arm up, index and thumb together, or just fingers pointing up, your choice. And as you exhale, lean the trunk forward, kick the right leg back, drawing the belly in. Finding that balance, reaching the chest through. Dancer's pose, Natarajasana. Inhale, come up, and exhale, release. Okay. I don't want to do it again, but just so we imprint it better, let's do one more set, okay? Bend the left knee, grab the ankle, notice how the hips want to turn out, tell it to point straight down, okay? The leg, I mean to say. And then on an inhale, right arm up, and as you exhale, lean forward, kicking the left leg back, gazing forward, and then noticing if you can keep the hips as even as you can. One more. Inhale, come up, and exhale, release. And then notice which side is easier for you. Mine seems to be the right side is easier. The left side is harder. So let's do my easier side. Bend the right knee. Grab the ankle. Knee pointing down. Lift the left arm up. Exhale, leaning forward, kicking your right leg back. Reaching your chest through. Natarajasana, dancer's pose. Inhale, come up. And exhale. Release. Palms together. Close your eyes. Settling down here. Blinking your eyes open. On an inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step back into plank. Shifting forward. Knees on or off the floor. Point the toes. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, toes in, hips back. Downward facing dog. 5 breaths. You can choose to open your stance as wide as the edges of the mat and see if it creates more space for your lower back. If there are any tensions there, ideally there isn't. And just breathe. And when you're ready, walk the feet back. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step. And then sit back. Reach the arms up. Fierce pose, Utkatasana. 3 more breaths. Lift all 10 toes up, spread it out. Move your knees behind your toes. And then release the toes down. And then as you exhale, lower the hips, lower the arms, and then sit. Whew. That's why teachers ideally don't practice while they teach. But life happens, so here we are, practicing together. Ain't it sweet? Left leg forward. Right knee bends, hug it in. Right hand behind, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Look over the right shoulder. And allow the spine to release. One more breath. Inhale, look forward. And exhale, release. Bend the left knee, hug it in. Left hand goes back, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hook the elbow outside the knee and twist to the left side. Keep the right leg active. You can close your eyes. And sorry about the noise. Last 2 breaths. It's our garbage collector. I guess that's working, thank goodness. And exhale, release. Alright, now hold the inner knee of your right leg, spin it out. Okay, if you need to, especially if you're sitting this way, grab a bolster or a pillow and sit on it so you can tilt the pelvis more upright. Okay? Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, walk the right hand forward. Keep the left hand where it is and then reach the chest up. Hold the arms back. Lean the trunk forward. Breathing here, 2 more breaths. Reach the left heel forward as you plug the left leg back into the socket. And then reach the left arm forward. Lengthening here. See if you can rest the forearms down or not. And then fold. Inhale, pull up. Exhale, walk your hands back. Straighten the right leg, holding the inner knee of your left leg, spin it out. Foot against the thigh. Hands by the sides of your right leg. Inhale, lengthen. And as you exhale, turn the trunk towards the right knee. Walk the left hand forward. And then plug your hand down and try to drag it back to lengthen the left side body. And then as you exhale, walk the right hand forward, lengthening a little bit more. And then as you exhale, fold. Maybe the forearms touch the ground, maybe they don't. And at this time, it's all about releasing your efforts. Inhale, slowly roll up. Exhale, walk your hands back. And then soles of the feet together. You can keep sitting on the bolster or the pillowcase, the pillow. And then walk the feet back. As you walk the feet back, lift the chest. And then press your heels and the base of your pinky finger towards each other as you open the soles of the feet out, like you're reading a book. And then as you do that, it might be more intense in the hips, on the groins, and lengthen up. And as you keep opening your feet, pressing the outer edges of your feet, your heels, lean the trunk forward. An option to grab a block or any prop that you're using and fold. Resting the forehead on the block. And notice how tight I am, which is actually a blessing because it speaks more to regular folks just like me. Alright, whose tightness is quite apparent. Inhale, come up. And then as you exhale, walk your feet forward. Keep the knees bent. Move the pillow away or put it back. Okay. Lie down on your back. Okay, I'm just moving so I'm still in the vision of the camera. Move the hair tie up. Feet neutral, palms flat. And then on an inhale, lift the hips lift the chest, move the shoulder blades in towards each other, interlace the fingers or hold the edges of your mat if the shoulders are a little tight, and then roll the inner thighs towards each other, reach the pubic bone back, and then without moving your feet, try to drag it forward. And then connect the rib cage towards the hip points. Bridge pose. This is to strengthen your hamstrings and counter all those balancing, stretching pose for the hamstrings. And then exhale, release the arms, release the spine, release the hips. 2 more just like that. And if you want to make it a little bit more stronger, or if you find that your knees are splaying out, put the block or the prop that you found in between your thighs and squeeze it. Now on an inhale, press the palms, lift the hips, lift the chest, interlace the fingers, switch the crossing of your fingers, press the forearms down, the pinky side of your hands down, and then reach the pubic bone up, squeeze the blocks, squeeze the thighs. 2 more breaths. Split the hands apart, roll down. Now you can choose to keep the blocks in between your thighs or set it aside. When you're ready, inhale, press the palms, lift the hips, lift the chest, interlace the fingers, and then lift the pubic bone, the creases of your hips towards the ceiling, and let your hamstrings work, your quads to stretch. And then exhale, arms apart, lay down, remove the prop, and then just resting here, noticing the sensation on your legs, on your hips, on your spine. And then when you're ready, straighten the left leg forward, hug the right knee in. And as you exhale, roll to the left side. Open the chest to the right, look over your right shoulder or right palm. Twisting here. Softening the gaze. Softening the breath. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, release the right leg, bend the left knee, straighten the right leg, and then hug the left knee in. Now as you exhale, holding it with your right hand, open the arm towards the left side, roll the knee to the right, and if you need to, scoot over to the left side. And then gaze towards the left. And then maybe your eyes closes, your lids, your jaw slackens. Noticing the chest, the outer left hip, where the stretch is more felt. And then on an inhale, coming back to center. And as you exhale, right ankle on the left knee. Thread the right hand through, grabbing hold your left thigh, pressing the outer right hip forward away from you. You can keep the heel level with the knee or close to the glutes. You can hold the shin. You can even round your spine, lifting the head up. And then notice if the hips are skewing to the side, keep it even. Can you keep the sacrum on the floor? 1 more breath. And then exhale. Release. Right foot down. Left ankle on the right knee. Thread the left hand through, holding onto your thigh, and then rolling the outer left hip forward away from you. Now you can choose to stay here a few breaths. Or if you did so on the first side, maybe you'd like to try it on this side, holding the shin, lifting the head, rounding the spine, and then use your left arm to press the left thigh away from you. Keeping the sacrum on the floor, noticing the lower back spreading on the mat. Gazing at your belly button. And then exhale. Release the head. Release the leg. And then from here, you can choose to come into a happy baby pose. Sideways, rocking, maybe forward and back, right and left. And then when you're ready, round the spine, forehead to your knees. And then as you exhale, release the head, the legs, straighten it down, open the arms, move any prop that's in your way. Lift the chest, release the spine, lift the glutes, release it forward. Parting the lips. Shavasana. You can choose to stay here for 5 minutes or longer. When you're ready, noticing which side of your nose is more open in terms of the breath coming in. And as you notice, reach the opposite arm above the head. Bend your knees, roll to the side that you chose. And then stay there for a breath or two. That savoring sensation of being. When you're ready, keeping the chin close to the chest, rolling up, crossing your shins, hands on the knees, sitting up tall, acknowledging the sensations that might be arising, the thoughts in your head, the quality of your breath. Placing the palms together in your heart center. With gratitude for all that the practice brings to us, we bow down. Namaste. Thank you everyone for joining. Let me know how you feel after.